Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and a brand new episode on the Zielonka short series, episode number 3. I hope you enjoyed the nearly hour long episode 2. Was a Christmas sort of special. I didn't mention it at the time, but yeah, Christmas special. Hope you enjoyed it. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you have had a great time, and obviously this one will be dropping on New Year's Day, so Happy New Year to you all as well. Anyway, we won't keep this episode too long, obviously because the last episode was pretty long, so we want to just make sure we get all the basics done, basics covered, and progress, which is what we want to do. Do a quick recap as we do at the start of every episode. We've got the sheds or the greenhouses up, we got some chickens in as well, and we sorted the fields out. We planted some canola, sprayed some fertilizer, and we have that field above there, I think it's 52, that we're going to put in some soybeans, but that's obviously the next year in the game, so we'll leave that field for the time being. This episode we need to get rid of the weeds in this field, so we're going to crack on with that first of all. We need to get that yield up, so you can see at the moment the yield is 35%, which is just not going to cut it, and then we can look at maybe looking to do something different. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to head to the store, pick up some herbicide, and then I'll see you back at the farm shortly. And here we are, just getting rid of the weeds in this field. Shouldn't be too much of a hard task. I think you remember the last episode we actually bought this challenge tractor. It was fairly cheap. In fact, we didn't buy it, we leased it. Keeping that hanging around the farm for the time being, but I think at some point we probably will look at sending it back, getting the money, keeping the money nice and low. I've got to say though, for some strange reason, it does feel that it's struggling to cope with the spraying. Seems to be a little bit heavy on the back. We'll see if we can hire it, see if that's any better. Turn the engine off for some strange reason. Too many mince pies, guys, that's what it is. There we go. And away we go. So yes, guys, I do hope you've had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let me know below what you've been up to. Did you get Farming Simulator 25? Lots to look forward to this year. I think we are going to look at starting our survival challenge fairly soon. I have a map in mind, but obviously if anybody knows a better map that we could use, by all means let me know. As you know, guys, I appreciate your input. Okay. But bank wise, we're not doing too badly. So we're still sat at what, 136,000, and I do think a big portion of that has gone down because of the tractor. But I think it's not too bad. I am pretty happy with the balance, but we do need to start increasing it. Like I said in the episode 1, what I would like to do is get that up to about 1 million. Setting myself a big task there, I appreciate, but I think if we can get 1 million, I said 10 to 15 episodes, and see, this is number 3. So although we're not seeing a massive return at the moment, we should start to see some sort of return in the next couple of episodes. Hopefully. Let's just get that over there. And away we go. Fairly straightforward job. Don't really want to do too many time lapses on this one. I think it just gets a little bit tedious when all we do is time lapse, so we can do this job sort of live if you like and go from there. It's not going to take too many passes to get this done. But let me know your thoughts on the series so far, guys. As I've always said, please let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. I'm hoping there's more that you like than you don't like. But obviously, you know, if there's anything that you guys think I could be doing differently, then by all means let me know. But this series was purely just to, you know, get to grips with FS. Let's just get that bit done. This was just purely to get to grips with FS 25, as I've said previously. Now it's fairly straightforward. It's fairly the same game, but something that I haven't done for a while, hence why I just want to get to grips with it, work out all the different ways we can want to sort of use everything in the game as well. That's something I really want to do, use every bit of feature of the game. A couple of new crops and new machines and different things, so pretty cool to use those. I am looking forward to filming the survival challenge. That's pretty much what I just like to do. I've done quite a few now, and I just really like to film those. I know they're quite interesting to watch as well. But this time, with this one we do this time, I want you guys to be involved as much as possible. I want you guys to put your thoughts in and tell me what you think we should do. You know, all the good comments. Because I know there'll be the fair share of bad ones. But all the good comments, you know, I'll take everything on board and make it the people's survival challenge, so to speak. So yeah, we're going to run into a little bit of a problem here, because as you can see, the Zeta is still attached to the drill. So what I'm going to do is, guys, just finish up and we'll go back to the farm. And that is the herbicide spreading done. We've killed all the weeds off, so let's just go and have a little look and see what that's done to the yield. I'm hoping it's going to be quite high. Yield bonus is 40%, so we probably need to put down some more fertiliser, which we'll just have a quick look. I'll have a look and see. Crop types, growth. Right, where are we? So we're here. There we go. Yeah, we're going to need to put some more fertiliser down, so to save you guys from seeing another spraying session, I'm going to go ahead and get the field sprayed, and then we'll come back and look at the next job. Job complete. So if we, well, first of all, if we have a look at the map, you can see now we have a lighter blue here and a darker blue here. So I would say 45 is pretty much done now in terms of fertilising. The weeds are now sorted. Obviously we don't need to worry about that anymore. I think 46 probably could benefit from another fertilising at some point, but yeah, it's not too bad. You can see now the yield bonus is 63%, which, yeah, it's not too bad. But you can see there as well, fertiliser, it does say 50, so we probably will need to keep an eye on that and put some more fertiliser down. But on this field we should have quite a healthy yield. Yeah, so we've got a 95% yield there. Why is it 95 and not 100? Well, I think you can see it does say it needs rolling, so that is something we need to consider. But having said that, I'm quite happy with 95% yield bonus. I think it's better than what we had before with the wheat fields, where it was like 30% yield bonus. So 95% yield bonus is a massive improvement, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay guys, so we need to do a few little jobs, which we'll crack on with now, and we'll do them on the camera. I'm not going to do them off camera so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So first of all, vehicles, we need to send back our Challenger. It's been a great bit of kit for us, but we need that money. You can see the leasing cost there is like £1,800, but I don't know how much it is per month. But yeah, we need to send that back anyway. So that's off our books. That's job number one. The second job is we need to have a little look and see how our animals are doing. Do they need any more? Okay, do they need any food? No, they don't, which is good. And the greenhouse, obviously, as you can see, we don't need to fill it with water. 58%. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's not the worst. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we are obviously making a bit of money with that. So yeah, it's not too bad. Yes. So that is done. The next job, I think the best thing we could do at the moment is potentially just skip a little bit. Let's have a look and see where we're at in terms of the month and the obviously the crop calendar. So we've put our canola in, that is all now done. So we could probably skip a month, maybe put another load of fertiliser down on the other fields, on the second field that we've done. And I think really then we are pretty much waiting for the canola. Not canola, soybeans. I don't know why I get mixed up every time, but the soybeans harvest is going to be in not harvest, the soybean planting. See what I mean, guys? I can't help myself but get mixed up. The soybean planting season, there we go, we said it, is going to be April to May, so kind of need to get to that. But in the meantime, we've got our canola in, and the canola harvest season is going to be July, so we're pretty much a year away from where we need to be. I think we're in October at the moment, so we probably could do with skipping a few months. Hopefully we may be able to get some eggs that we can sell as well. We have got the wheat that we can sell. What that's doing at the moment, I don't know, but let's have a little look and see. Prices. There we go. So if we go to our wheat, see what the wheat's doing. Oh, it's there. We did say we were going to keep, I think there was 35,000, so we're going to sell 16,000. I mean, it's up at the moment, but I think January, as you can see, is the best. So January we get like 734, but it is rising every month. So we'll probably skip a month or two, guys. Come back, sell some wheat, see where we're at with the eggs, and see if we can make a little bit of money. So we started this episode at like 136,000. You know, let's see if we can break, I don't know, 140, 150 by the end of this episode. That would be lovely. One thing I do want to do before we skip a couple of months is just have a little look and see what is in the vehicle sales, to see if there's anything that we could use. To be honest, I don't think there is. No, we're not doing, I think that's a billet planter. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We've got our sprayer and we don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. So yes, guys, we will skip a couple of months and then we'll see where we're at. Welcome back to what looks to be a very snowy December. Yeah, so we skipped a couple of months. The status of the chickens is good. We're alright with those. I don't really need any wheat. Well, we do need some wheat, but they're okay. We're going to put some more wheat in shortly, and the greenhouses are obviously working well as well, which is great. You will see the balance, our bank balance at the top has gone from, I can't remember what it was, 136 something to 137 something. So we've made like £1,000. So that is all coming from the greenhouse, which is great. It's exactly what we wanted. So we're not actually losing money, we are actually gaining money very, very slightly. That's exactly what we wanted to achieve, so I'm really, really chuffed with that. But yeah, I'd like to kick on. I'd like to make a little bit more money. So what we're going to do is just been looking at the prices for the wheat. You can see we're in December now, and yeah, I mean, the closest one to us is the grain mill, and it's £729 or euros or whatever it is per 1,000 litres, and the best it is in January is £734. So to be honest, I'm just going to sell it now, get it done. It's a job that, you know, once it's done, it's done. But obviously we get a bit of money back as well. So what we'll do is, guys, we will highlight the, where is it? Highlight the grain mill, tag place. I don't think it's too far. Yeah, it's only down the road. We'll jump into our Zeta and we'll go and sell some wheat and hopefully make a decent amount of money. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to sell about 16,000. I think if we sell 16,000 and keep 16,000, just over 16,000 in the silo, and then we've got enough for the chickens then. I don't think the chickens are going to use that much, but it's just nice to know we've got it. We don't have to keep growing wheat to sort of feed the chickens, which is good. Okay, I'm going to guess 2,500, maybe £3,000. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a lot. But my little target for today was breaking that 150,000 barrier. If we could do that, fantastic. I'd be happy with that. Okay, so nearly 6,000, which is great to be fair. It's a lot more than what I thought we were going to get for it. I think wheat's always a funny one. But yeah, got a good return on that. For not a great yield as well. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to head back to the farm, grab some more wheat, and then I'll join you back at the grain mill to set up again, as my tractor is going all over the place. See you in a minute, guys. Okay, then approaching the grain mill with our second load of wheat. It's trying its best to snow here in Zielonka, as you can see. Up we go. We know what we're going to get. We're going to get 5,500, which is nice. It's not going to quite hit the 150 mark, but it's going to leave us so close to it. Yeah, so we're like, what's that, just over 500 quid off our target for this month, so it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. But we are making money, which is the main thing. Let's see if I can go around this corner a little bit easier than I did last time, and try not to run anybody over. Okay guys, we'll catch you back at the farm. I thought while we're here we might as well give the chickens their wheat. I think it's already taken it, which is great. And let's have a little look and see what that does to them. Yeah, so grain is 100% capacity, so that's good. That's good. Right then, let's just have a little look and see where we're at with the water. We're 30%, so we do need to get that topped up at some point. So we will do that, but I'll probably do that off camera because I think it gets a little bit tedious and a little bit annoying. So yeah, we'll have a little look. Okay then guys, let's have a think and rejoin shortly about what we're going to do next. Had a little bit of a think, and I think with the interest of everything that's going on, I think it's going to be a bit boring now. So we do need to put some water in the greenhouse, which I can get done off camera. I also do want to put another spray of fertiliser down on the far field there, which we need to do, and that's it really. But I'm not going to do those on camera purely because like I said before, it gets a bit boring, and it's just repeating ourselves. So but yeah, I think because the last episode was quite a long one, we will call this one here. I think we'll have a shorter episode this time, and then when we come back, we'll skip a few months. So when we do come back, we should be ready to rock and roll with the harvesting of this field and the planting of the soybeans. That's amazing, I got it right. But yeah, if we sort of fast forwarded next episode to say March, April time, that gives us perfect chance to I think it gives us perfect chance to put in our soybeans, which is going to be a big job, and then we could potentially skip a couple of months to August, and we could then harvest our canola in the middle. There is something I'd like to do. I am going to run it past you guys, so please let me know your thoughts. We have this large plot of land here, and I want to do something with it. What could we do with it? I think we could probably maybe cut some grass and put in a pit, maybe do some silage or some silage bales. I don't really want to do silage bales because that means us getting more equipment, getting a baler and a bale wrapper, and that's going to be big money, I think. So we won't do that, I don't think, at the moment. Or what I was thinking, we could put some sheep in. We can put some sheep in. Obviously sheep wool is massive. It's a big earner. If you remember guys, on the survival challenge, the first one we did, we have made a lot of money through sheep. So I think the sheep, putting a sheep pen in is probably the way to go, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, if we have a quick look with the prices alone in what we could potentially get coming our way, where is it? So this is why I need to get to grips with FF25. When you guys say you don't need to, I do. But yeah, so if we have a look at, it's not cotton, is it? It's wool. So if we go to wool, we can have a look at eggs as well, actually, while we're here. So eggs at the moment are doing really well, and I think we are just past that sell point, so we'll probably wait a year for the eggs to get some more eggs in. I think we've only got like 2 sort of punnets at the moment, I believe. Yeah, 2 trays, so we probably won't bother with the eggs at the moment. We could sell them and smash our 150,000 target, but I'm not too disheartened about that at the moment. But yeah, so wool is going to be good. It's going to be good. Wool, right at the very bottom. So yeah, wool, as you can see, 2100 quid is what we're looking at, nearly 2200 quid actually, per 1,000 litres. So you know, getting some sheep in to do some more would be a great idea as well. So probably that is what we're going to do. One thing I am going to look at is this water trailer, because it is so painful to keep going back and forth. It takes forever, so we need to potentially look at something for that as well. I don't think there is anything, well, there is something, but it's too expensive at the moment. Yes, we can afford it, but I think we need to err on the side of caution for the time being, and just go for something a little bit cheaper. So there's this one which is 17,000, which is like 3 times bigger than what we're running at the moment. I don't think we're going to sell the old water butt for much. We can have a look, but I just don't see us. I just don't see us selling it for much. So where is it? Is it at the top? I think it's at the top there, yeah. So yeah, I mean, we get 5,000 for it, just under 5,000 for it. So you know, it's going to cost us 12 for a new water book. So yeah, we could potentially look at something like that. I think is a good idea. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there, guys. So when we come back for episode number 4, we will look at putting the sheep in this field here. We're going to need to buy bales and everything else, and then we can look at maybe sorting this field out. But definitely we will be looking to plant our soybeans as well. So yes, guys, I do apologise it hasn't been as a long episode as I'd like, or a long episode as you are probably used to, but obviously, as I mentioned, we did put out I did put out a long, quite a large episode out for Christmas, so it counteracts. So yes, guys, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for supporting, and thank you very much for everything else. As always, a like and a subscribe goes a hell of a long way, puts a smile on my face, and you can consider it my Christmas present as well. Yes, guys, so without further ado, thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.